Hello, in this video I will be doing a demo of the QuotaStore system. The QuotaStore is an IFER module which allows students to request virtual lab resources. These resources are initially predefined as credit types in another IFER module called the Quota system. Once a credit type is defined, the administrator can create items which the users can request. These items must be associated with a credit type. Once the item is created, then the student can go into the QuotaStore and request it. The administrator then approves or declines the request. First, let's log in as an administrator and create an item that a student can later request. I will log in as admin. Once you log in, you can see the list of modules that are available to you. We'll be going into the QuotaStore. The first thing you will see here is the list of orders that have been previously requested by students. Let's click on Store Manager, and here we can see the list of items that have been previously created by administrators. Now let's go ahead and click on Add Item. Let's give a name to the item we're creating. Items can be of type single item or package item. In this particular example, we will select single item. Reference is the credit type which was previously defined in the quota system. Let's add a description and save. Now that the item has been created, students will be able to see it and request it. Let's log out and log back in as a student. Let's click on the QuotaStore module. The first thing the student will see is the list of orders previously requested. To request the item we just created as an administrator, let's click on the Store tab. And here we can look for the item, which is item 1A. Here we can add the item to the cart, and then we can go to the Cart tab to check it out and place the order. Here we have to put a description. And the order has been completed. Now we can log back in as an administrator to approve the item that the student just requested. Let's go to the QuotaStore. Recently requested items will be at the top of the list. If we want to get more information about the order, we can click on the row and then click on Details. Here we can see that this is item 1A. Again, if we click on the row, we'll get more details about the item. This is a description, and here we can either cancel it or go back to Order Manager, and then here we can approve it or decline it. I'm going to go ahead and approve it. The order has been approved. Now that the item has been approved, we can log out and log back in as a student. And we go to the QuotaStore. Here again we see the list of orders, and this is the one that the administrator had approved. We can click on it and look at the details to see that this is item 1A. And that's the description. Now at this point, the user will be able to use the Virtual Labs resource. Another feature included in the QuotaStore is the ability to manage its data and schema. This feature is only available to administrators of the system. We can access this by going to the vlabs admin tab. Once here, we can click on the QuotaStore row item. There are two main sections, one to manage the schema of the QuotaStore database and another to manage the data. Each of these sections will allow you to import, export, and delete. I will first demonstrate the data admin functions. When you click on the Export Data button, the server will generate a MySQL dump file with only the data information of all the tables used by the QuotaStore. This file will be sent to the browser so that it can be downloaded. Here's the file. Once we have exported the data, we can now click on Delete Data. You will get a warning message telling you to make sure that you have backed up the data. And if you have, you can click OK, which we did. And now the data has been deleted. We can confirm this by going back to Orders Manager and then refresh. Now we can see that there's no data. Now we can go back to the vlabs admin tab and we can import the data. Now we have to select the file that we downloaded, which is this one right here. The system will tell you that the import was successful, and now we can check to make sure that we have our data back. And our data is back. This concludes the demo of the QuotaStore system. Thank you for watching.